What is going on, soldiers? This is XpoZe. I got a video for you today that I haven't had out in a while. It's a live commentary. I am playing on some Sovereign Cranked. As you can see in the top right corner, my gamer tag is no longer XpoZe. It is now XpoZe. It's kind of a little bit more original and not something stupid at the end. But enough about that. That doesn't really matter. I kind of want to touch base and talk a little bit about what I'm going to be doing for a new series. And it's called Learning from My Mistakes. This will be episode 1, and on episode 1 I kind of want to touch a little bit on professionalism. Now, I don't want to say professionalism like do this, do that, because in reality everybody has times where they break their professionalism, whether it's celebrities, whether it's Call of Duty players, whether it's gamers, it don't matter. So in this series and in this episode I'm going to be talking a little bit about, again, learning from my mistakes, a little bit about my mistakes that I've made in my Call of Duty career, and not to mention just like my wisdom from the 23 years that I've been living now. So let's start off with professionalism. Now, when I say professionalism, I don't just mean like on Twitter. I don't mean like when you're playing someone, don't talk shit to them. I'm talking about, like, for instance, like in the Super Bowl this past weekend, in the NFC Championship game, for those of you guys who follow football, a player named Richard Sherman started talking crap on national television about a player that he just played against and made a good play against to win the game. Now, obviously it's a little bit of a different scenario compared to Call of Duty, but when that happened and he made that interview, even the person interviewing him was like, what in the hell is he saying? Like, why is he doing this? I can't believe he's doing this on national TV. Now, what that means is, now everybody knows what he's doing, and it's for the world to see because it's on video, it's been seen, and everybody can look at it and be like, you know what, blah, 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 he's kind of an asshole thug. That's what he kept calling. The same thing goes for Call of Duty. Now, when you're in a stream and you're playing, whether it's a show match, whether you're just playing against a stream, player that's streaming, that's, again, it's on video for everybody to see. Now, will everybody see it? Maybe, maybe not. But it always goes back to who's watching. Alright, you never know who's watching. So there could be a standpoint where, excuse me, a sponsor might be looking at your team and you don't even know it. They're like, wow, we really like these players, they're up-and-coming players, we've heard a lot about them, blah, blah, blah. And they tune into a stream of a team you're playing, and all of a sudden you're shooting bodies, or you're leaving the game before the game's over, or you're talking shit in between rounds. That doesn't look good on you, not just from a sponsor standpoint, but what happens if down the road you're talking shit to, say your team's playing Envy, right? And you rape Rambo or something, and all of a sudden you start talking shit to Rambo. What happens down the road when you become a free agent and Envious needs a player? And honestly, you're a good enough player to be on Envy, but they're like, you know what, we don't want him a part of our organization because, you know what, last time we played him, he talked shit and he made himself look like an idiot on stream in front of hundreds of people. That's just a little scenario that I used to do back when I was a kid. When I was young, I used to talk shit to everybody. I thought I was the best, which is okay. You can think you're the best, and that's fine. But there's a difference between thinking you're the best and being humble about it, and thinking you're the best and being cocky about it. And that's what really separates some of the most humble people compared to some of the cocky people. Now, when you think cocky, I got a perfect scenario. It's Aches and TP. Aches and TP. Okay, Aches you think cocky, TP you think humble. TP is one of the most humble people in the world, right? And he's won 9 out of 10 championships. That just shows a lot about his character, a lot about him as just a human being, not just a Call of Duty player. You got to think about yourself as a human being. Think about as if you were to talk to these people in real life. If you were saying this stuff to them in real life, not only just to benefit you, but to be looked at as like a human being. Do you want to be looked at as like an asshole? Or do you want to be looked at, you know what, that guy was actually mad cool. I'm actually really surprised he acted like that after getting raped or after raping us. He should have talked so much shit, but you know what? Instead, he was a nice, humble guy, said good games, and honestly reported right. Now, if you do a simple thing like that, that will help you in the long run and in the future in situations where you want to get on teams or get part of an organization or even get that job you want or get that girl that you used to like and then something went wrong and you started talking shit to her. Like it's little things like that that people remember and hold grudges against. I know it's bad, but it's the world we live in today. I hope this guys helped you. I'm gonna upload these videos probably around today's Tuesday. I'm gonna upload these videos every Tuesday. The next one I will have a new topic for. It won't be professionalism. I'll think of another one, and hopefully it will help you guys not just in Call of Duty or gaming, but in your regular life. As always, thanks for liking this video and watching this video.